Hello and welcome. This is Craig from Calgary Hyundai. I would like to introduce you to our gray 2013 Hyundai Tucson Limited with all-wheel drive. It's been CarProof Verified and has undergone our 152-point inspection and reconditioned as a result. It has 29,382 kilometers and it's a one-owner vehicle. Some of its highlights include leather, panoramic sunroof, dual-zone climate control, heated seats, and much, much more. Let's take a closer look. This Tucson has a rock deflector on its hood. As a result, there does not seem to be any stone chips at all on the hood of this Tucson. The windshield also has no damage. There's no pits. There's no damage whatsoever. You basically have a brand new windshield here. The Tucson also comes with fog lights. They look good. The tires are in great shape with lots of tread. It's a 17-inch aluminum wheel. There's 4-wheel disc brakes. The mud flaps that you see, they're on all four corners as well. Looking up here, we've got side markers. These are LED. That comes only on the Limited. These mirrors are heated, even though there's no symbol. Let's look inside. You have all your controls here. You have your mirror controls. You've got your powered door locks right there. That's the lockout switch for the windows. Child protective switch so that the windows don't go down or up to possibly hurt anybody. And the driver's side has auto up and auto down. Here we are in the back seat of the Tucson Limited. Leather as well. Take a look at the condition on this one. There doesn't seem to be any damage or anything either. Has an armrest. Padded there. It's got a couple of cup holders. And let's take a look over here. Oh, leather looks in great shape as well on the other side. And that side, probably because it's close to the curb, would get most of the use. All in all, an excellent condition interior in terms of the leather. The seats themselves, they fold down. The release is right here. Here we go. Fabric on the back. You can see that it has a seamless connection to the back seat here from the cargo compartment. And that's where we're going to go and take a look to see how much space you have. Here we are at the back of the Tucson to see how much space you have. Quite wide. The seats themselves fold almost completely flat. Condition-wise, this isn't actually any sort of damage. It's more almost as if somebody took a crayon or it's really nothing there. However, over here there is a little bit of scratching, but that's kind of normal because this car has obviously been used for its cargo capacity. On this side you've got some extra storage. That's a cargo net, by the way. That's hasn't been used. Underneath, we're taking a look at the spare tire. The spare tire itself is a full height spare tire, not a full width. The all-wheel drive system means basically means you have to have a full height spare tire. There's also some storage that you can see right here, and there's all of your equipment. All in all, the looks very clean underneath here. Also, I'd like to point out from back here that your middle seat belt for the rear passengers is stored up here when you don't need it. And also I wanted to show you that in order to lower the rear hatch, just pull, and it's pretty easy actually. I like the exterior design in the back of this Tucson. It's contemporary, and I don't think it'll ever go out of style. And as you can see, you've got a rear wiper as well. Everything seems to be in good condition. Let's take a look at the rear right passenger compartment. Here we go. We're just going to put the seat back up. It's kind of heavy. Not too bad. What we have here on the door is another cup holder. And very deep storage, just like the front. On the backs of both seats is some storage as well. And you can see there's actually quite a bit of leg room. One thing you'll like is that the entrance for your feet is nice and wide, so if you have boots, even if you had a jacket on for winter, should be no problem to be able to get in without causing any sort of trouble. So very much built for the Canadian winters that we have. Let's go take a look at the front here. Since we're outside, I wanted to show you that we've got rain guards that are included. That's of course an extra cost item that's included, no extra charge to you. That's kind of nice. You can let the window open a little bit of venting going on, and not have to worry about getting wet. Also, I wanted to show you the exterior. I don't see any damage in the back, or sorry, on the sides here of the Tucson. No dents or anything. One thing we do have is that this car did have some damage that was repaired at the rear here, and looks like it's been done professionally without any problems. You'll find that in the CarProof report. Again, I don't see any dents or anything at all, and as I'd mentioned, the front virtually looks brand new. So let's go back to the other side of the car. On the passenger side, front passenger side, let's take a look at the condition of the leather. Side airbags, of course, you have your curtain airbags that come with this, as well as your front airbags. The leather here is, well, looks like brand new, no damage it seems. Looks great. I don't think anybody will ever find any fault with the condition of the interior. You got a lot of stuff here in the glove box, and including your books. And it looks like somebody had nitrogens for the tires, and your wheel locks as well. Same thing on this door. You've got some additional storage, like I said, it's the same on the front driver's side. And on the Limited, you get this nice little aluminum kick plate there. So, nice stylish car, and you can also see we have an additional speaker here in the door. Here we are. This is the Panoramic sunroof. Just going to lower the seat back here so you can see it's quite large. Has covers, sliding shades, I should say. And one thing I think anybody who's driven in a vehicle and seen a plane go overhead, or they've been in the mountains, these panoramic sunroofs are wonderful. They give you another look to a world that maybe you've passed by 1,000 times, but you know what? You get to see something you may have not seen before. Down here, I want to show you that we have some cup holders. So I don't know what the count is so far. We've got quite a few cup holders in this car. You've got some storage, quite deep in fact. I don't think you'll be able to fill it up with for a while. You can see, very, very deep. Great condition, no scratches or damage. And what I'm going to show you next is the instrument panel and the center console. Let's start it up. Very clear instrumentation in the Tucson. Hyundais are known for that. Kilometers, as you can see, are only 29,382 kilometers. The trip computer is there as well. The controls on the steering wheel, we'll take a look at those, and we have here your radio controls, volume and changing the stations and such. Over on the right hand side, we've got your cruise control. Down below, that's part of the Bluetooth, and that's also over on this side to answer and to hang up. Let's push this button and see what happens.
No phone connected.
That's right, there's no phone connected. So we're going to take a look over here. And because there's no phone connected, the sit-up menu is already in display. Very simple to do, and I don't think anybody should have any problems whatsoever. Coming back here, let's take a look. You've got a full stereo. You've got, in this vehicle, 6 speakers. You've got AM and FM, of course. Got XM satellite radio receiver in it. You have also the MP3 capability that you can play with the CDs. As well, if you go down here, if you have a smartphone or an MP3 player, you've got a USB plug as well as an auxiliary plug-in and 2 12-volt plug-ins. Going up, we've got our climate control, dual zone, and that's beautiful. And one thing I should tell everybody, because I see it too much, is that people put their climate controls on high. Just set the temperature to what you want, kind of like what you do in the house. Then that way the system will be very efficient at getting to that temperature you like, instead of just going full blast, and therefore it would take much longer if you didn't have it set at the right temperature. The transmission down here, it has a manual shifter mode, and whoops, I forgot one thing. There's your heated seats controls right there. Let's glide up here, and you can see that we've got a sun strip, I guess you can call that, to help reduce the glare of sun in your eyes. This is an automatic dimming rearview mirror, and it's kind of hard to see, I think, but this is the home link button, so you can program a remote control for garage door opener and other automated features. We've got ourselves a sunglass holder, as well as some map lights. And also one other thing that you look down here, we've got the sensor, because this car has automatic headlights, which some people really like. Set them and forget them, because in the mornings we see too often people driving around with their daytime running lights and their tail lights are off. You don't have to worry about that again in this car. Here on the outside again, I just wanted to show you something before I went and showed you the engine compartment. We've got ourselves a lock button to lock the all-wheel drive system, so that even though this is an automatic system, just in case you think it's really slippery, you can by all means lock that and get full traction right away. You have here downhill assist, and that's basically to help you if you're going downhill so that you don't overwork your brakes. So let's take a look at the engine bay. Here we are at the front of the Tucson to show you the famous Hyundai engine bay. And what I mean by that is Hyundais are known for their engineering. The way they design things is amazing. Even the engine bay, meaning, like if you look at some engines, they're just a mess of wires and whatever, and without covering up, they just look like they're disorganized. But not with Hyundais. I'll show you what I mean. Washer fluid is right up front. It's even got the nice cap that doesn't flip back on you. You can see that it's very easy to find and check the coolant levels. You can check your oil right up front. Nice yellow indicator. You can fill up the oil if you need to. Also in the back here, you've got your brake fluid. There's a battery. You've got your air filter, as well as a fuse box. All in all, the engine in this vehicle, it's quite powerful. It's a 2.4 liter. It's a timing chain as well, so low maintenance costs down the road. You get the rest of the factory warranty on this Tucson, which came with a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer comprehensive warranty. So anyway, the next owner should quite enjoy this Tucson. Thank you for taking the time to view our 2013 Hyundai Tucson Limited with all-wheel drive. If you have any questions or would like to book a test drive, all you have to do is click or call. We are Calgary Hyundai Dealer Rater's 2016 Dealer of the Year for Hyundai in Alberta, where you always get excellent customer service and a great deal.